All right, you guys, the election is what? A couple days away? I'm going to talk about it real quick. Usually I avoid talking about politics. Usually I avoid it. I avoid it at all costs. Life is too busy on its own. I don't want to talk about it. But this time around, there's a lot more at stake. 2020 has been the nuttiest year ever. We're in the midst of this pandemic that's destroying everything. I need to talk about it. So the reason I'm not voting for Trump, let me throw it out there real quick. This is not a personal attack on Donald Trump, okay? He's done some good things, right? When you don't get into the president's office, you don't get into office by it being a fluke, right? Like if you're there, you deserve to be there. You know, there is no accidental job landings in that regard, right? Like if you're there, you deserve to be there. So I tip my hat to him for that. But my main reasoning for why I'm going with Biden, a big part of it is the coronavirus. Just how they're handling it. Donald Trump is going out of his way to kind of be nonchalant about it. Just be casual about it. Like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. You can get over it. You know, I was able to shake it in 3-4 days. You guys can too. You know, showing up to your rallies, ripping off your mask as a way of saying you guys don't need to wear one. It's not good. You think teenagers and kids don't take that to heart? Especially at that age? They're followers. At that age, they're followers. They are not leaders at that age. They're followers. They do what they see. If they see the president of the United States throw off his mask and basically say, you don't need it, you'll be fine without it, they're going to take that to heart, and trust me, they're going to follow suit. They are going to follow that. And that's where it gets really dangerous. Because you think about kids, teenagers, they're always in crowds, they're always congregating, they're always doing group stuff. And now they see a president who's basically saying it's okay to throw your mask, don't worry about social distancing. This virus is not as bad as everybody's making it out to seem. That is so dangerous, man. Kids see that, they take that to heart. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Then you see Joe Biden, who's the total opposite. He's taking this thing very seriously because you have to. I mean, are you guys seeing the numbers every day? They're climbing. They're climbing. We were supposed to be out of the woods. Out of the woods. We were supposed to have this thing behind us by now. But here it is, stronger than ever, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. We need a president who's going to take this as serious as possible. Look, I get it. It sucks shutting down the economy, man. It sucks self-isolating. It sucks quarantining. All of this stuff sucks, man. None of us want to do it, but what do? You know? You got to do what you got to do. And right now, that's what we got to do. Some businesses we have to shut down for the safety of the people. Okay? And the people that are dying, just because you don't know them personally doesn't mean their death doesn't matter. Those people were somebody to someone. Somebody's mom, somebody's dad, somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's friend, somebody's husband, somebody's wife. They were somebody to someone, okay? Just because you didn't know them personally and they didn't mean a damn thing to you doesn't mean their life didn't matter, okay? So one death is too many. Again, we need a president who's going to take this thing as serious as possible. Because even if you're taking all the measures, right? Even if you have a president in office who's taking all the measures, you still can't hold a gun to somebody's head and force them to wear a mask. You can't hold a gun to their head and force them to social distance. You just got to trust that they're going to do what they should be doing. And if you have a guy in office who's just being nonchalant about it and basically shrugging it off as though it's not something dangerous, it's the worst thing you could possibly do. It's the worst thing you could possibly do. That's why I'm voting for Joe Biden, okay? We need a guy who's operating with class, day in, day out. That's the biggest difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden right now. Is Biden is being all class and Trump is just being himself, you know? Again, this is not a personal attack on Donald Trump. But come on, people. Come on. It's got to be Joe Biden. And if you vote for Donald Trump, that's your choice. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to judge you. That's your choice. But I think at the heart of the matter, your heart has got to be with Joe Biden. His head's in the right place. I don't know if I can say the same for Donald Trump.